Man, what's up with y'all, man? Welcome to another little solo dolo episode of From the Bottom of the Map. As y'all know, I'm Ike Hayes, man. And we've been dropping videos left and right. I had to drop this one because as I'm shooting this right now, really Florida State is in the third quarter of what I want to say is one of the most epic beatdown on the biggest stages ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like this might be worse than TCU. Now, obviously, I could wait till the fourth quarter, but I'm like, nah, at the end of the day, what I'm saying, just for betting the parlay, what I'm saying? They had the odds at like as long as Florida State is leading by 5 by halftime, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna win. We see that happen. That being stated, it just really makes me think. I can hear the excuses now, which and y'all know I get critical on UM, right? And that's only because I love them. But I ain't gonna lie, man, and I ain't really no hate. But a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy, this podcast, not too many other podcasts, but people knew they were gonna get drugged, right? But never as bad as this. And I can't help but think like, damn, okay, they team went so hard. The school went so hard. We already know they had like Florida politicians talk about something. We need to get in the playoff. And we like, bruh, we respect the undefeated record. You feel me? Everybody respect the undefeated record. But we don't want to see no BS in the big games. That's the only thing we were saying. Like, look, man, I hear what you're saying. They made a rap song. I heard them crying. So then they using this to get out the ACC. It's like, look, man, look. At the end of the day, even if, you know what I'm saying, y'all had the people that didn't opt out, this is probably over a 21 point, you feel me, loss. And don't nobody want to see that. Y'all was going to have to play Michigan first round. Now, Michigan may not score like Georgia, but y'all probably wasn't gonna score. It don't matter who y'all had to play. If anything, I think everybody sitting at the house like, look, man, we understand that, you had to let Alabama in because they beat Georgia. And you know what? The logic was, you got to let Texas in because they beat Alabama. But I'm like, man, look at here, man. Georgia really, which we already knew that. The low-key argument was Georgia's the fourth best team in the country, and it ain't even close. It was just all about being fair. And, at the end of the day, we going to a 12-team playoff next year anyway, so all of this is none and void. But it got to taste like sweet victory to watch somebody who was doing all that crime, all that rapping about how we this, we that. No, your quarterback went down and you ain't that. And we not finna let you in so we can sit up here. Vegas don't even want that. Because, Georgia was the easiest bet. This is probably going to be the easiest bet of the whole weekend. And I stated that. I had plenty of homeboys. Man, we done had whole arguments. I don't even like Florida State, but they going to play them competitive. I'm like, no, they're not. And I was thinking a 30-point, victory. I could have never guessed this, but I told them up and down, up and down, up and down. And it was, and really it's just one homeboy, and I ain't even much going to do him like that. I ain't much going to say his name. But look, man, and it ain't about being right on certain things. But when you even look at the type of karma, just the way that they're going about doing business, basically signing the contract, but saying the contract is obsolete because other people have better numbers. Or, yes, our quarterback went down. We know we're not going to competitive, but off the merit of the play of when our quarterback was here, we should be able to play because we won out our schedule. And it's like, nah, man, things got to make money sense. We live in the real world. And I think UM fans, we know that. Listen, same scenario with us. Of course, we're going to say something. That's our team. But ain't nobody filing no lawsuits to go nowhere. You don't even really see us trying to get out of the ACC. You really don't see nobody but Florida State. And I just feel like, once again, this is karma. And, if it's on me, I hear everything that they're saying. But, in this life, a contract is a contract. You can't come back after the fact and say, well, it doesn't make any good financial sense now, because there's no other argument. You're not acting in the league's best interest? No. These other conferences, their teams have been more competitive historically. They're going to get more bread. They're going to get more paper. That's just what it is. So at the end of the day, it's just like, look, man, really, we're going to a 12-team playoff. It's so stupid because the ACC operates on a performance-based incentive anyway. So they're poised to get more revenue. You know what I'm saying? And you think the other schools really going to want to let y'all in? I mean, y'all can have all type of backdoor conversations you want to. You really don't have the money. If you had the money, you would have got out. So you don't got the money. But at the end of the day, I'm like, look, man, y'all don't know if that was just a great victory season, because it's like And here's the crazy thing about it. The quarterback don't look bad. Their receivers, their receivers actually are not catching passes left and right. And I'm like, damn, Miami had better receivers than this year. We just ain't had no general, you know what I'm saying? We just really don't have a coach. And I don't really got nothing bad to say about Mike Norvell. We can say luck or anything like that. It's just that those same things, that same man-to-man coverage that's out there that's supposed to be working, no, against elite talent, which, I mean, if you go to the Big Ten obviously better than the SEC for any school from the ACC. But still, you know what I'm saying, being stated, it's like, look, man, you can't be out here crying, getting pissed off, saying all that when you up, knowing that you finna lay this egg like this. This don't make no goddamn sense. Like I said, man, 60, listen, it was already 41-3 in the first half. This is the most uncompetitive bowl game. This is probably a historic beatdown of bowl games. You know what I'm saying? And listen, they only had themselves to blame, because I do feel like if them boys would have just stopped crying just so goddamn much and just say, look, man, decision is made, is null and void. No, we supposed to. So you supposed to go just to lose? Don't nobody want to see that. At the end of here with this game, nobody really want to see this game no more. And to think, y'all went all the way down to Miami to get your ass whooped like that in our backyard. I already know Miami fans like, yeah, you right. Yeah, we right. We might have lost, but goddamn it, we ain't lose like that in front of TV. Hell no. Nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Nah. And really, like I said, it ain't even really on the quarterback. It's just really like, look, you know what? Regardless, and here's the dirty little secret. I think y'all would have been a lot more competitive, and you would have been in that playoff with your quarterback. But all the rest of them teams in there is elite, because you keep saying next man down, but y'all was barely pulling out the ACC, you know what I'm saying, championship, those last two games, even with Florida. Here, to me, this is the reality of the situation. This is the reality of the situation. And so, once again, you know, we in the fourth quarter, and it's not to say that y'all still can't throw up 21, and I don't know if a score of, you know what I'm saying, 63-21 or 63-28, shit, it's probably gonna damn near take a surge in this last quarter of 30 points, and we know that ain't gonna happen. But like I said, it just tastes so much sweeter when you see people that's crying and going in. And really, this is gonna be the precursor to the court battle, because y'all don't have a legitimate. You really out here telling, you feel me? I'm like, this case remind me of Trump basically saying, don't certify the state's record. Yep. No. And I'm like, you signed the contract. You didn't sign it under duress. You feel me? You signed it because it was, at the time, it was a good deal. And at the end of the day, I hear what y'all saying about left behind, but I think games like this really says even to the best ACC team, because y'all supposed to be our best team. This is an embarrassment. This is a goddamn embarrassment. And so I'm like, look, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, say what you will, but you know, you still got a dope bowl. Like this bowl game right here was with, like my dog said, well, he ain't gonna be surprised if they play competitive. I'm just looking like, man, they karma bad. They've been talking too much junk, and their team ain't as tight as they said that it is. So at the end of the day, Bump saying what they could do, they had an opportunity to. All that talk, all that rapping, it's almost like somebody who jumped in the ring and got their ass knocked out. What did you mean? Listen, this right here is embarrassing. It's really just disrespectful, not only to your team, but also to the whole ACC. You get on there and make like I said, and truth be told, we lost the Rutgers. I already know our coach can't coach nobody up, but god damn it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn. So if we go to this bowl game, we get shut out, and I'm like, well, no, I think Cristobal might be good for a touchdown. And truth be told, game ain't over. I do like y'all to get a garbage time and all of that, but it's just like, look, man, what's done is done. I just think at the end of the day, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Just like recruits and everybody see things, everybody gonna see this. This is gonna resonate. So don't bump all the excuses they about to give y'all. And well, they had listen. Y'all were talking a lot of cash, and the bill came due. Okay, you've been talking a lot of cash, and the bill came due. So at the end of the day, say what you will, but anything you say after this point, boy, it just sound like you crying. Every time I hear you, it's just wah. I understand this rapper's little baby, but y'all just sound like some babies right now. I think y'all need to be quiet. Wait till next season. You feel me? Get your quarterback room in order, because at the end of the day, this ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. I'm embarrassed for y'all. And y'all be doing that little garbage ass chant all in the city. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't helping you. I seen y'all doing it on, like, no, it don't help you at all. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying, hand forward. Listen, when nothing that helping y'all. You can lose. Ain't nothing wrong with losing. We knew you wasn't gonna win. I knew it wasn't gonna be competitive, but once again, I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't nothing but sweet karma right here. And I know my dog gonna see the episode sooner or later. And I'm like, look, man, I ain't, these are obviously they bets. We gonna talk what we talk. But at the end of the day, I told you about them boys, but he ain't believe it because he ain't really put no money up on those bets anyway. But once again, man, but that's how, at the end of the day, that's how I feel about the situation. I don't know, Nation. Y'all boys might feel differently. Y'all might feel like I went too hard on them. You might feel like, well, they had the opt out. Hey, let me know in the comments. Obviously, like, share, subscribe. And this is just the impromptu, quick episode of From the Bottom of the Map. And Ike is out.